Alright, I am back at the entrance here, and I've pretty much finished my business in mementos. Hey guys, in case anybody back here with more Persona 5, and I want to show you what I just finished doing. I have Genbu, Angel, Jack Frost, and Ame no Uzume for my personas that I made out of the personas I collected down there. And we're gonna take them and continue the story a little bit, so let's go.
Oh yeah.
Those things a bit. Yep. Yep, I still want to flat. Leave. Leave. It's fine. I don't want to keep torturing everyone and keep mementos, like, going. We did a lot, though. Pretty exhausted from going to the metaverse. Let's just take it easy and go in and out here. Exploring the metaverse will leave you drained, so it's best not to travel far afterwards. However, you can spend time in LeBlanc in your room, so plan accordingly.
Ah, you're back. Yo.
Another box. Oh yeah, that's right, we ordered stuff in the last episode. The Mega Fertilizer and Garden Energy for our plant. I wanted to continue the story for a bit, just to keep mementos slightly fresh. Like a palace slightly fresh, because I know the palaces are going to be bombarded in 2 or 3 episodes or so.
Yo.
So we're going to study for a bit here. Bad weather makes it easier to focus.
Now listen up.
Or at least it raining.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to study just because I need
Make
to
sure
do
your
that
clothes
a little bit to up my knowledge. And it'll probably help my scores.
Wow.
You can answer these difficult problems. Making some good progress. Alright, so we got 2 for studying. Not bad.
Well then.
Had to do a little bit of things differently too. Tuesday.
It looks like you're attending school seriously. You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together. You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
We're in the same class.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
Okay. Thanks, scary lady. She's kind of scary, I'll be honest. A little bit.
Ahem.
Exams start tomorrow. Are you all
Well,
ready? Now
shall
then,
we
picking
begin?
up from last time. The end of the Heian period marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you've all been waiting for. As described in the Tales of Heike, it was a time when all that was great would fall from grace. So it wasn't unusual for heroes of yesterday to be struck down as rebels of present day. By the way, sympathizing with the loser or the weak is called a magistrate's patronage. Now, turn came from Minamoto no Yoshitsune's position. And it also became a way of referring to him as well. Alright, Kurusu-kun.
Do you know the answer?
You know the time period Yoshitsune was active in, don't you? I want to say the Heian period just because he said it earlier.
This is
He
it.
just said it.
Correct.
That's right. He supported his brother Yoritomo during the Heian period, but despite his contributions to defeating the Taira, he was driven out by his brother and ultimately executed. However, in the centuries that followed, Yoshitsune became more popular as a tragic hero.
No way. Sheesh, what?
Guys, you really just gotta pay attention to the lecture a little bit. Alright, does that up my knowledge by... Oh. Rather than citing the one who has the overwhelming power, people prefer the underdog opposing them. It's like a rooting for a minor league baseball team instead of an all-star major league one.
Yep.
Yep. can't root for them, who will? You know, you just gotta root for the home team.
What are your thoughts?
If you're confident in your exams, you can always liven up the day and head to Mementos. I could, or we have strengthening my heart with On, or going out with Ryuji. So we can do those. Real quick, I actually want to go to the airsoft shop and sell my stuff. Slight change of pants. That paper bag of the date, all yours. You picked it up somewhere, nothing to do with me, I understand. I didn't see it, I didn't touch it, I don't know about it. We clear? You got the Riot Police CX! So you could go somewhere. If that's it, you can go home. You can window shop somewhere else.
Hey!
That modified gun should be a useful weapon during the palace battles. Let's ask him what it said. I shouldn't ask. I could ask him if I had dauntless guts.
Come on.
Should we not? Maybe the Big Bang Challenge would help you make more gutsy. I would actually like to do that, too. But first,
Okay.
I'm selling all my stuff.
You should be
That I got from
grateful.
Mementos. Nice. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna get Morgana the Falchion.
That's what you're true. I get it.
Alright. That would be helpful.
Hmm,
Alright, I'm
that
getting
one.
Ryuji a
How's
better
that?
shotgun as I can. I'm gonna get
That's what you're true.
a
Is it
sling
too
bow
bad I
for
used it
Morgana
for a
as I
friend?
can. And I'm gonna get the stair ledge for On
Now
as
don't break
I
it,
can.
okay?
So I got them better guns. Oh my goodness! Oh, this is going to be interesting indeed. It's a change in a lot, but I lose out on 4 ammo. I'm gonna see what this bad boy does. Alright. Now that I'm done with that, let's see. Okay, I kind of want to do Big Bang and try it out, even though I probably don't have enough guts. Even though I should study, so I don't know. I'm gonna try it out. That we got the Big Bang. You get more guts. It'll cost time to pass, though. It also costs money. You need knowledge, proficiency, and guts to do this. I probably don't have enough knowledge to finish this, so that's probably the worst part. Prevail, and you'll receive a prize in the stat. An increased in stat other than guts. Win or lose, your guts will always increase. I'm gonna just try a
you wanna
tiny
do it?
bit. I'm gonna do the challenge. Just because it's fun. Am I sure? The challenge is 1500. Yeah, I'll do it. Alright. I've done the challenges in the previous game, and I liked how ridiculous this is. Yep. My start is a 3rd rank, and I have to eat this Comet Burger.
For real?
This thing is as big as my head, but it's not bigger than my head. It's not one to overcome. Ooh.
Now
fries.
then.
I have to eat it in 30 minutes. Crazy. This is a tough battle. It looks so good, but it's so big. Oh no, I didn't win! I guess it takes more courage. It'll be difficult finishing it with my current guts and knowledge.
Yep.
Well, I tried.
Wanna head back?
Can we take it as leftovers at least? Or do we never want to see that burger again? Probably don't want to
you're
see it
back.
ever again, don't we?
Hey, hey!
I could wash it at the laundromat, although tomorrow starts the first exam, and exams tend to take up time.
Now listen up.
I want to at least
What
try
do
to
you wanna
study
do?
one more, because I feel like I'm about to get a burst of
Make sure your
knowledge.
clothes up.
I feel like it.
Wow!
Hopefully it's enough. that didn't give me the point. Darn it.
Well then.
Rain day. In a school assembly during the exams? It's the day after tomorrow. What the heck? I don't care. It's got nothing to do with the students.
Seems
A
pretty
mandatory
rough.
assembly during an exam week. It is rough. Huh. Alright.
Well,
Now let us
shall
begin
we
the
begin?
let's begin the first day of exams. What historical figure did they inspire the main of very that's Minamoto no Yuchitsune, correct? Yes.
Ooh,
That
we
sounds
can
about
do
right.
this.
Let's see, an essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Provide the reason why Minamoto no Yoshitsune is viewed as a hero. Yoshitsune had a brother. His name was Minamoto no Yoritomo, correct? Yes. Yeah, that's the one. Yoshitsune worked under Yoritomo. He did a lot for his brother, but then they ended up into conflict, and in the end, they had to oppose each other. Yoritomo won. Yeah, Yoshitsune committed suicide after being exiled by his brother. But even though he lost, Yoshitsune is the one who went down in history as a hero. That's probably because people tend to sympathize less with figures in power and sympathize more with the weak. Yeah, not just any weak person though. People love rooting for an underdog who stands up to powerful oppressors, and Yoshitsune did that to his brother. So the reason Yoshitsune is treated as a hero is because he stood up against the powerful Yoritomo.
Yep.
You finished in time. Good.
Ahem.
Time's up. Put your pencils down. I don't like that these are timed. I hate being rushed in an exam. That's for sure. Alright.
Let's get started.
Today is the beginning of the second day of exams. You may begin. What brain function is possible to see this illusion? Cognition, correct? Yes.
Ooh,
That
we
sounds
can
about
do
right.
this.
Which of the following maps can you paint without any adjacent areas being colored in? The map of the world. Oh, wait. It's apparently both, because technically you can
Ooh, we can do
do
this.
any map under four-color theorem. Alright. I searched. It makes no sense. Try and steal it. Alright.
Okay,
Third round.
class, let's get started.
Name the book that defined the malefactor as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. That's the Devil's Dictionary, if I remember correctly. Yes.
Ooh, we can
Sounds
do
about
this.
right. And what character archetype refers to a woman, a mysterious and seductive woman, typically with ulterior motives? That's femme fatale.
Ooh, we can do this.
You kind of have to remember the stuff they talked about in the classes, and sometimes those periods of time gap is like a lot. But good thing I have the answers, kind of. I know I'm cheating. I'm sorry.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
The schoolgirls are actually saying the same thing, because I have seen him around too, looking into this. But I didn't know his name. Introduce yourself,
My
friend.
name is...
Introduce yourself.
Huh?
My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school.
Ouch!
No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Okay.
Yo. You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
No?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
Yeah. I would agree with that, probably. I wish this was a better thing. Like, better, well-stated thing.
And Dr. what's his name?
Really? His name is Maruki. Is it that hard?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage?
He's nervous.
You really think he'll do us any good?
The music sounds like Sonic here. I'm so sorry.
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you...
Kurusu-kun. I'm surprised you're actually, like, talking to me and knowing all the students' names, like, right up.
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here.
Oh.
Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
Yeah, it was.
I can definitely believe that.
So, what do you want with us?
Ah yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
I don't know if we wanted to do a group session or not.
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks. All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
Tell me where are these snacks?
Hey, don't fall for that.
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For
For its students.
The school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
Mental training. If I could make good use of this, it may aid in our Fantasy activities too.
There's also snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
No harm in a little chat.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal.
He's kinda handsome, that's what's
I'll be in the nurse's
bugging me.
office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Oh yes, the nurse's office.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
Made a deal with Maruki.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know?
Or it could be impulsivity.
Give me a name.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Counselor Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
The Counselor Persona, Takuto Maruki. I have no idea what he does, because he is a new addition to, well, Royale, of course. We're going to be seeing him a lot, because as far as I'm concerned, I think he is the main one that changes a lot of things that, change the story. So, we'll have to be seeing him a lot. Whether that's fortunate or unfortunate is up to me to decide whenever I meet him a lot. So, as many times as I can, I will meet with this guy.
Alright.
You got the Counselor Confidant unlock. Yep.
So hold up, dude. Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
I like that he's a klutz.
Okay, quiet down.
I have an addendum to the earlier assembling regarding the counseling you've all been offered. The counselor will be available to use starting today after school in the nurse's offices. Dr. Maruki will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak with him as soon as you feel the need. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not to see him, but there are a few students I will speak with later. The school's decided visits to Dr. Maruki will be mandatory for these individuals. Yo, you guys gonna fall for it? What, the counseling? It sounds kind of like we're being forced to. I told Maruki to do it, but I don't know, if you're really into the idea, you know. Let's do it. Yeah, probably better not to draw any more attention to ourselves anyways. I think I'm gonna try going today. Counseling, eh? Lady On's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourself, okay?
Yes. Welcome.
Welcome. Are you here for a counseling session? Yeah, is now a bad time? Not at all. It's always a good time so long as I'm not already listening to a student. Glad you're here. Would you care for a snack?
Well,
Shall we get
begin?
started? Oh, but first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Although, I really only have one thing on my mind right now anyway. Yes, I'd say that makes perfect sense. But don't force yourself into talking with me. You could just even grab some snacks and be on your way if you wanted. Haha. Do you not want to talk to An? Jesus Christ, listen to her. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyway. That is, if you're super willing to listen to the super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. I see. That's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yes, that's why I wanted to get even with him for Shiho. And? At first I thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate Shiho was going through to put herself, but later I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shiho's suffering. In fact, it'd just give him an easy way out.
Right.
Is that so? You know, you're quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Takemaki-san. Huh? I think you got it wrong. Nope. In fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. No, it's not like I did anything special, though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of mental hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. I see. So what's on your mind now? Right now?
Let me think.
I'm just hoping Shiho will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I was just want to get back that laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't think I give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now there's a healthy outlook. You can't change the past, but you can still keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened, but
Quite.
I definitely agree with you there. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
If only, right? Everyone could be so much happier if we could do that. Oh, it seems I lost track of time. We should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that's all off my chest.
Be careful, okay?
Good to hear it. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by it again anytime.
Okay, I'm gonna get going.
See you around. Interesting. I went in for counseling. You're gonna go so too, right? How'd it go? Well, honestly, it wasn't as surprise as I was expecting. I think you should just go in and give it a shot. Dr. Maruki's easier to talk to than you think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Did you have an appointment? Didn't you have a counseling appointment? That's in the nurse's office in the practice building, right? I'll just pass time in the area until you're done. Oh, hello.
How are you?
Hello. Are you here for the counseling session as well? Yeah. Is that so? Dr. Maruki is such a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while, even before he ever came to Shujin. Really? Oh, I didn't know you two were acquainted. Don't go overselling me too hard, though, Yoshizawa-san. I'm really nothing special. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me.
All right then.
Let's say we get started.
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We made a deal. Well, I'll try to make sure it's worth the trouble.
I see.
Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp of the situation you're in, Kurusu-kun. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. I'm doing okay now. But you weren't before, I take it? Try not to push yourself too hard, okay?
So...
Now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. It seems like you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I should note, that's really truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. How to put it? You know how everyone has an internal reality? Some conception of themselves they're striving for?
For example...
Like wanting to be a model student or wanting to be loved and relied on? That kind of thing. But that idealized reality and the one that in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. And not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be the heroes they wish to could be. You already been through so much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. Is he like a creator almost? Like you're standing up to it and confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, me, that's incredibly admirable. And again, maybe it's a little weird for you to hear from a guy you just met, huh? Sounds right. Not even any deflecting self-depreciation. You really are strong, Kurusu-kun.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. Sorry this went on longer than I expected. Somehow the conversation just took on a life of its own, I guess.
Say.
Hey, I've actually got one last request. Do you mind?
You know,
I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counselor. It's not quite counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts, what they think, how they feel.
How about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think it will be able to help a lot of people. So, I need more details.
Sorry.
Sorry. I guess that my point is, I'd like to ask you to help with that research. All you have to do is listen to my theories and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Please, anytime's good for me. I can work around your schedule. And I've already got a lot of snacks too. You can have them. They're yours. Okay. Really? Yes, you're a lifesaver.
Well,
Let's see. I know. Maybe I could teach you some tips from mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I could cook up a special regimen for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you could draw out your full potential.
thank you.
Okay, I guess that's our second deal. And we got an increase. Detox X. When Joker is inflicted with an ailment, he may recover immediately. Ooh. So, like, a paralysis on him.
All right.
Interesting.
I know.
Alright. Would it be okay if we traded contact information? Very shady here. I'll contact you when I've got time or when I need some input from you. That should do it.
Now.
Now, I'd better do my part to repay you. Let's talk about this mental training and presence. Let's see. First off, mental
Alright.
Ooh, max SP isn't. Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? Oh, we got some
Well,
gum.
See you.
See you around the school. Interesting.
Man.
You really spent a long time talking to Maruki. Look how late it is. Well, if you think the sessions are worthwhile, you should try going again
Good
sometime.
night.
But we definitely should get some sleep for now. Tomorrow's your last day of exams, right? Alright,
Night.
plant is healthy. Alright, in the next video, we are going to finish up our exams and see more of the story. We'll see you guys then.